Woo! Road trip, Coda. You excited? Yeah. You were thinking we were gonna leave you because we were packing up the car and you're like, oh no. But you're coming with us.
Coda, are you ready for snacks? Look at this huge snack.
Massive! Can't believe you bought this huge thing.
It's bigger than Coda.
Yeah, it's bigger than you, bud. Look at him, he looks so small. Holy smokes.
Finally, the sleepyheads are up.
About time you two woke up. Yeah. Coda, you took a big nap.
Coda's like, excuse me. Did you have a good nap, Bubby?
Alright, we're halfway there. Hedley, BC, here we come. We're about to hit Princeton. And yeah, should be good. Okay, so our intended destination is Hedley, BC, which is about 4 hours east of Vancouver, Canada. But to get there, we had to pass by the town of Princeton, BC. Princeton, BC is one of these small towns that just doesn't change much. But it felt fairly lively over the weekend we were there. I think the last time I was here, I remember half the storefronts being empty. But that's definitely not the case anymore.
Coda, I have something to tell you. We're gonna have to climb these stairs, bud. We're gonna have to climb this all the way to the top.
In the center of downtown Princeton, BC, there's the Miners Climb. It won't take you long to do, but at the top, you can see the entire town of Princeton, BC. Alright, we're at the town of Princeton, BC, and we got some pretty amazing views. Did this climb, I don't know why, but yeah, looks nice. Pretty sweet. As we drove along the Similkameen River between Princeton and Hedley, BC, there were a ton of spots to pull over and camp, but we ultimately found ourselves here at Outpost Camping. Alright, Coda, this is gonna be home for the next 2 days. We're going camping! Camping, Coda! You excited, bud? Okay, let's check it out. Outpost camping along the Similkameen River is truly a wonderful spot. There's nothing special about the camping spots. You can take water from the house and there's only outhouses, but the people who run it are super friendly and definitely made our trip a positive one. They have trails all along their property and the Similkameen River.
Look at it.
Oh, that's such a dirty animal. Gotta get in bed.
This is your tent. Can you come in? Come on. Go to bed. Good boy. He seems fine. Oh, baby. Do you like the camping life, Coda? Huh? You don't want to go outside? You can go outside. Okay. Go outside, Bubs.
Coda, go outside.
He's confused. He's like, I wake up and it's outside time. Go outside, Bubby.
Alright, so we're in Hedley, BC. Pretty small town, no one's around. I think we're gonna find a hike around here. So this is Hedley, BC. It's a former mining town that still hasn't recovered from its peak population of over 1,000 people back in the early 1900s. It was eerie how quiet the town was. It has a lot of character though. We had originally planned to hike up to the Mascot Mines, but ended up on the wrong trail and found ourselves looking for the Monk's Cave in Hedley, BC. Online, I couldn't find anything to explain how to get to the Monk's Cave, so I'll try and explain it to you in this video. Believe me, if you've never been, it's such a cool story and adventure. Go to the end of Rogers Avenue in Hedley, BC, and hike the trail that follows a creek. Hedley, BC is a small town, so just look it up. Be prepared though, once the trail ends, you'll have to cross a creek. Coda, we're making it over the water!
Is he still swimming?
Yeah, he's still swimming a little bit. All right, so we're back on the trail. You have to cross the river a few times now. Not easy. My shoes are soaking wet. In total, we crossed the creek 6 times just on the way there, before finally reaching the Monk's Cave. The hike itself is easy, but we never realized how many times we'd have to cross the creek. So originally, we tried hard to keep our shoes dry. Big mistake.
Coda, do you have tips for Lovey? Do you have tips for Lovey? He's struggling. He's still there. Coda, Coda, any tips for Lovey, bud?
Come on, Coda, I'll carry you.
Are you happy to see the cave, bud?
Look at him, he looks so miserable.
It's okay, baby. Shivering cold.
Okay, so this is a really cool story and one that I actually never knew about until recently. Back in the early 1990s, a monk moved into this cave. Alright, so I think this might be as close as I get to the Monk Cave. I climbed up the hill. You can see the bottom here, just like it must have washed out from years ago. But look at that, you can see the cave. You can actually see inside of it. Looks like it's got like a furnace and a bunch of stuff in there, so it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. Pretty neat. I was actually on the back side of the cave. We eventually climbed around to the front side of the cave where you can walk right in. It was pretty surreal. It looked like a lot of the monk's possessions were still there. He had a pretty sweet setup. There was a garden outside, and the cave looked like it was geared perfectly for the monk. Unfortunately, the monk left in 2006 after being flooded out. I believe his name was Leon. I think it would definitely be interesting to talk to him and find out more about this, but that's really all I could find online. Good morning, Coda. Yeah, good yawn. Did you like camping? No. Is the tent too small? Okay, let's get out of here. So that's it. Your first camping trip, bud. Thanks for watching. Coda, this is where Nona and Nonu used to live, my parents. This house right here. Or my mom anyways.
Coda's looking.